Before you listen to this album, I want to explain something that often goes unnamed. Love bombing is a pattern where someone gives intense attention, affection, and promises very early in a relationship. It can feel intoxicating, like being chosen, deeply seen, and finally safe. It often sounds like, "You're not like anyone else." I've never felt this way before. I want forever with you. And in the beginning, it feels beautiful. But love bombing isn't about love. It's about control, attachment, and emotional dependency. The person may not raise their voice. They may not seem cruel. But slowly the intensity replaces your sense of self. This album is about that beginning. The phase where everything felt right, before the confusion began. These songs are written from inside that illusion. If something here feels familiar, trust yourself. You didn't imagine it. You're not broken. And you're not alone in your healing.
He came like light through a broken door. Said my scars were beautiful, nothing to hide anymore. He spoke my language, touched my pain, said my name like a promise, again and again. He said I was different, not like the rest. I wore that sentence close to my chest. He came like light when I was breaking inside. Called my pain beautiful, said I was his sign. I thought he saved me from the dark. Didn't know I was the spark. White roses on the table, white words on his tongue. Said forever so softly, like we'd already begun. Held my face like I was holy. I believed him fully. He came like light when I was losing my way. Said I was everything he prayed for one day. I thought white men safe. Didn't know white could erase. Now I see he didn't fall in love with me. He fell in love with how I made him feel seen. Good morning text before I woke. Good night before I slept. He memorized my fears like scripture. Promised me a future we never met. He said my past was heavy, said he'd carry it for me. I thought someone finally saw me. I didn't question what I couldn't see. Said I want forever, week number one. Said you're my home before we begun. He spoke in certainty, no room for doubt. I didn't know love doesn't rush its way out. Too much too soon, but I thought it was fate. He loved me fast, so I didn't hesitate. I thought passion meant it was true. Too much too soon, I fell right through. I mistook intensity for care, mistook pressure for being there. Introduced me to dreams like they were mine. Crossed every boundary, called it a sign. Said soulmate like a sacred spell. I believed him more than I could tell. He planned a life before knowing my name, painted our future, framed it as flame. Every no felt hard to say, every pause he'd pull me his way. He said, why wait when this feels so right? Faith, love like this don't come twice. I ignore the quiet voice inside that whisper love doesn't make you high. Too much too soon, wrapped in a smile. He made obsession look like style. I didn't know love doesn't race. Love gives time, love gives space. If it's real, it doesn't hurry. If it's safe, it doesn't scare. Love won't ask you to surrender every boundary just to stay there. He called it passion, called it deep, but love still lets you breathe and sleep. I learned too late, but now I see fast love isn't honesty. Too much too soon, now I understand. Love doesn't pull, love holds your hand. It doesn't rush you into truth. It doesn't prove itself to you. Now I know love shouldn't feel like a race you can't slow. If it's meant to last, it will grow up slow and whole. He said white was his favorite color, clean and pure, nothing to hide. White words, white nights, white promises, white ways to write my mind. He liked the way I looked unmarked before I learned who he really was. Said my softness was my power, while slowly turning it to dust. He dressed me in this version of me, called it love, called it clarity. Said trust me, I know what's best, while erasing parts I loved instead. White is his favorite color, clean on the surface, empty under. White doesn't mean honest, sometimes white just means erased. White rooms, white vows, white disguise. Truth fades quietly in white lies. Hello was pretty, hello was pretty, hello was pretty, all those places. Say hello, almost whisper. White looks gentle, white looks kind. White feels safe until it steals your mind. White looks gentle, white looks gentle. White looks kind, white feels safe until you're left behind. He said he wanted what was best for me. Funny how best looked just like him. Every doubt painted over in white, every warning fading thin. He said let go, I'll lead the way. Called my questions insecurity. I wore his silence like a dress. Thought obedience was maturity. He said you're better when you come. Said why are you making this hard? I didn't see the cost back then of shrinkage just to keep the peace again. White is his favorite color, soft disguise for quiet control. I thought white meant peace, didn't know why it could swallow me whole. White doesn't scream, white doesn't fight, white doesn't ways that phase your life. White doesn't scream, it whispers slow. It doesn't bruise, it overflows until you don't recognize the person behind your eyes. He never raised his voice, he just removed my choice. Called it love, called it grace, while fading me out of my own. Fate is his favorite color, perfect mask for hidden hunger. White looks safe, white looks kind, but it steals you piece the white man clean. Now I know what white can mean. His favorite words were sweet and slow. Trust me, baby, don't let go. He said them like a lullaby while red flags passed me by. He knew exactly when to speak, right when I felt unsure or weak. His voice felt steady, calm and warm, like shelter in a quiet storm. I've never felt this way before. He said it like a vow, not more. Funny how liars sound sincere when they repeat what you wanna hear. Trust me, baby, don't let go. Love shouldn't sound so rehearsed, though. He didn't love me, love control, wrapped in a voice that felt like home. He said the right words every time, but love is more than perfect lines. You're my peace, you're my one, but I felt smaller as time went on. Every doubt I tried to say, soften it, then turn away. He spoke in comfort, never loud, never cruel, never proud, but somehow I kept apologizing while he stayed calm, always advising. He said, you're overthinking things, said, why can't you just trust what this is? I didn't know that silence too can be a way to silence you. Trust me, baby, don't you fear. Funny how love disappears when words are all that's left to prove and actions never follow through. Say it cool, not angry. He sounded safe, but I was shrinking. He sounded calm, but I was disappearing. He sounded safe, but I was shrinking. He sounded calm, but I was disappearing. He sounded safe, but I was shrinking. He sounded calm, but I was disappearing. Love doesn't hide behind a tone, doesn't make you feel alone, doesn't soothe you just to stay, then slowly take your voice away. He never raised his voice in anger, just lowered mine little by little. Called it care, called it calm, while I bent myself in the middle. If love is real, it doesn't confuse. If love is safe, it doesn't use your hope, your fear, your need to stay as reasons you should look away. Trust me, baby, don't let go. Now I see what I didn't know. Love doesn't need to sound so sure. Love just shows up steady and pure. Quiet doesn't need scripted lines. Love feels safe in quiet time. If words are all you ever hear, listen closer, truth is clear. Thought it was love, cause it felt so strong. Because he wanted me all along. Because he made me feel chosen, rare. I didn't know love doesn't trap you there. He said my name like it meant something, like I was finally seen. I held on to every promise, didn't question what it meant. He held me tight like I disappeared. Called it passion, called it fear. I mistook his need for care. Didn't know love lets you breathe in there. I thought it was love cause it felt like fire, but love doesn't burn you just to feel desired. I thought it was love, but love doesn't stay if it costs you peace along the way. If it hurts to breathe, It's not meant for me. I mistook control for being held, mistook intensity for being felt. I gave my voice to keep the calm, called it love, called it wrong. I learned to shrink, to make it work, to silence doubt, to hide the hurt. I stay quiet to keep the light. Didn't know love doesn't dim your life. He said this is just how love feels, but love doesn't make you question what's real. I ignored the weight in my chest, didn't know peace is the test. I thought it was love cause it hurt so deep, but love lets you rest, love lets you sleep. If love makes you smaller every day, that's not love, that's your sign to walk away. Say it's soft and right. Love costs your peace. It's not love. If love costs your peace, it's not love. Doesn't beg you to stay, doesn't punish you for walking away, doesn't need you to disappear just to keep it near. Love doesn't confuse your mind, doesn't make you leave yourself behind. Love doesn't feel like fear disguised as being needed here. I thought it was love, now I finally see. Love doesn't ask you to bleed quietly. If love makes you doubt your worth each day, that's not love, that's your sign to walk away. Love costs your peace. It's not love, it's a warning. And choosing yourself is the beginning of healing.
If these songs felt familiar, it's because love bombing often feels like love at first. But love bombing doesn't last. When the attention fades and the reassurance quiets, many people begin to feel confused, anxious, and unsure of themselves. This is where the relationship changes. The warmth cools, affection becomes inconsistent, and you start working harder just to feel close again. Part 2 of this album explores that next phase, the shift from idealization to emotional distance, from being chosen to being questioned. If you're here, listening, you're not alone in this experience. And what you're feeling has a name.